How's it going, guys? This is Avollon, and welcome back to Avollon's World. We've been in the end for the last 3 episodes, so my storage room should be a little bit change of pace. But today, yep, that makes sense, got something special planned for you guys in today's episode. You see, throughout all my adventures over the past 18 episodes, I've been in the overworld, I've been in the nether, I've been in the end, I've been everywhere. Not literally everywhere, but I've gotten around, and I've been looking, scouring, searching for specific items throughout each dimension. And well, I can finally say I found them all. I have collected all 6 Infinity Stones: the Power Stone, Time Stone, Soul Stone, Mind Stone, Reality Stone, and Space Stone. I have all 6 Infinity Stones. Now, what do I need 6 Infinity Stones for? I can snap my fingers and do whatever I want, but I don't have an Infinity Gauntlet to harness the power of these stones. We are making ourselves an Infinity Gauntlet, and then we are traveling back in time. You can do whatever you want with the Infinity Stones, and I am going to travel through time and through Minecraft versions back to an older point in this world. And hopefully, if all goes well, we can accomplish what I have set out to do. So, I'm going to make an Infinity Gauntlet requiring 2 ingots and 3-ish oak wood or spruce wood to make a smithing table. Place that down, and we should be able to use this to make ourselves an Infinity Gauntlet. And I will be back once I've done such thing. Alright, and after many, many hours, I've finally constructed the Infinity Gauntlet. We've got all the stones in place. We've got everything we need to travel through time. If I actually go and do this and switch my main hand to the left, you can see the Infinity Gauntlet. Not normally left-handed, but in order to harness the power of the gauntlet, we must snap our fingers. But before we do that, I have to gather a few things, because I actually need a select amount of items in order to accomplish what I am setting out to do. So let me gather those, and I shall be back once I've acquired every single item I need for my journey. Alright, I believe I have everything ready. Everything that I could get ready is good to go. We are ready to travel back through time. Not only through time itself, but through different Minecraft versions as well, while still retaining all of our items. We'll be going back to a further point in time, to Avollon's world. This place still existed, it just wasn't as built up. Now, why am I going back in time? You might ask. Well, some of you might know that during the 1.14 official release and 1.14.2 official release, you were able to stack every single type of armor enchantment on a piece of armor, meaning you were able to have protection, projectile protection, blast protection, and fire protection on a single piece of armor. So, with traveling back in time to 1.14.2, it will give us the opportunity to apply these enchantments onto this armor, and then we can use the power of the Infinity Stones to bring us back to our time while still having the God armor. That is the goal for today. That is why I've collected the Infinity Stones, and that is why I'm traveling back in time. So, without further ado, all I have to do is snap my fingers, and we should be transported back through time while still retaining all of our items. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Ugh, man, it's a little disorienting. Wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. It seems right, but doesn't look right. It's not making any sense. Where's all the buildings gone? It's as if I just teleported back into... I might have went too far. Made it to 1.14.2, but we're just a tad bit too far off of where we need to be. We could technically do it. Technically have my ender chest. I just don't have the experience points to get back into the armor. So, this is a completely untouched Avollon's world before it was touched by Avollon, if that makes any sense. I have not seen this site since almost 2 years ago, when I first rode my boat to this location and set up shop right on this pointed island here. There's water like there, farmed. There's the turtles! There's our 2 starting turtles that we started to breed up and have all of our turtle friends that we have now. You guys do spawn with the world. That's nifty looking. One thing I do want to find out maybe one day, I don't know if there's a way to check the code or whatnot and the mob's ID of which one spawned naturally and which one was bred, or how old they are in terms of how long they've existed in the world. It'd be cool to figure out which one was actually like the starting 2 turtles. But yeah, this is not where I want to be. I mean, yeah, I can go ahead and combine a piece of armor. That's about it. Yeah. It feels so different to see this world without anything in it. Alright, but that's enough of that. We gotta get back to an earlier portion of Avollon's world, because we need to use some of the stuff that we collected in the past to help us in the present. So, let me snap my fingers again and see where it takes us. Man, that's gonna take some time getting used to. But hey, this looks it. This looks like an Avollon's world before 1.15. There's no house. The beacon's still there. The gold block's still there. Our netherwort farm that you guys never saw is still here. I still have my items. Everything is on me. We did it. We used the Infinity Stones to travel back to a past version. And not only a past version, an old world save of Avollon's world. I didn't think it was possible, but here we are. And this, as you guys have never seen it, is my old AFK netherwort farm that I replaced with the netherwort tower. And this is the building that I did not want to destroy, but ended up destroying anyway in favor of a better design. You guys never seen this. It didn't yield the greatest amount of netherwort. It was pretty horrible. You went around on this minecart, back and forth, and hoped to plant everything, and there was a timer that would push all these pistons down, and you would eventually, they would break, and then you'd replant them, and you pick them up in your inventory. Pretty fancy. We still got our pigman dude over there. Technically, the ender dragon is still alive, and I got my wings, so I beat the system. What's in this chest? A whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know where all these resources went, to be honest. The memories. This world was technically loaded in 1.13 last. I don't even know if I believe it was updated in 1.14. It had to have been as time went on. But we've got our turtle friends. They populated. Who are you? Oh, and that means what's his name is still over here because I saved him before I started recording again, right? Yeah. Who are you again? Disco is having a Oh, never mind. Sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'll leave. This is so cool to just see an old version of Avollon's world before it was a little bit more built up. This is awesome. Not gonna lie. Now, the one thing I want to know is our ender chest brought over. Oh, it is. We have all of our items with us. Ender chest included. And we got our boat. We've got our armor, which this is actually the armor here, right? We take, nope, that's the wrong. Yep, there's the helmet. There's the helmet. We're using our armor. I have to use some of mine, though, if I want to combine them all. All of our stuff. Man, this is something else. We've got some books here that we could use if we really wanted to. But I tried to say we're and we at the same time, and that's what happened. We're here because I've got countless ores stockpiled here. Countless building materials that doesn't really matter. I feel like that wasn't as open as before. I've got so much nether quartz ore that I should be able to gain just about all the experience I need to combine the books with the armor. So I'm going to start combining. Actually, I can maybe do a piece live on camera. I can't use this helmet, unfortunately, because of the thorns. I have to add 4 books onto everything. 3 of the 4 enchantments, armor enchantments, and a mending book on top of it while giving it a name. I'm just going to go with what my armor was originally called because that's a little bit easier. Didn't name my elytra. I have to do that yet. So let's see. The boots are going to be expensive. I think my pants are going to be pretty cheap. That's 9, 5, and 5. Look at that. Projectile protection. And we don't actually have to add a mending book onto that. 11 and 7. 15. Look at that. We've got protection. We got projectile protection, fire protection, and blast protection on the armor we wore here. The leg plates of ending trials. That's some god leggings right there. Woohoo. And I have only got 11 levels. I don't think I can do any more. Ooh, 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 and ooh. Projectile protection on the Pledge of Faded Memories. So I'm going to get to mining some ores, gaining some XP, and I will be back once I got some armor to show you guys. Whoa, I'm not used to being left-handed. That doesn't look right. Alright, we have finished when we had started in the last clip. I'm trying to throw some references in there, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we got our armor fully decked out and enchanted with 4 different types of protection. I decided just to use the armor I had on. It was cheaper and it was already named with mending. So yeah, save some time with XP and whatnot. And you might have also seen I decided to mine out all my diamonds because I haven't gone mining since this world save, download, whatever you want to call it. So I technically still have those diamonds in the same exact amount, so I decided to mine them with fortune and see how many I got. So, you know, I'm gonna take these with me now. So, we got to save our mending books. I already put my other gear back in my ender chest. So all we have to do now is bid farewell to an old version of Avollon's world here and go back to where we came from, to where we belong. We accomplished what I wanted to. We got everything done. It's now time to go home, remove the gauntlets, and dispose of the infinity stones. Or treasure them. Who knows? They might come in handy again one day. So maybe I should save the gauntlet. You know what? We're saving the gauntlet. We're going to put it somewhere. So I will catch you guys back over in the proper 1.15.2 Avollon's world with the snap of my fingers. Alright, here we are. We are back, safe and sound, in the correct version of Minecraft, in the correct world of Minecraft, of Avollon's world. We're back in the present with our armor, our quadruple protection armor. Oh, it looks so cool. Looks so good. I almost don't want to wear it, because if I lose it, we can't do that again. So, yeah. Right now, this is like the most amazing protection you can ever have in Minecraft. Till the netherite gear comes out, and then I believe we can transfer this over to netherite, making it even stronger than it would be if you were to get it in 1.16. Hopefully we can do that, because that would be absolutely amazing. And just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not going to keep these diamonds. I'm going to set them there. Come over here, open up this shulker box. Here's my other stuff. I don't have flint and steel in there. Useful box? Alright, never mind. We're not going to burn them, apparently. We're just gonna let them sit there and despawn, because I don't have a flint and steel in my ender chest. That's something I should probably fix. Or here. I have a better idea. Alright, those diamonds are gone. Never to be seen again. Sorry for the piston. That's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty fancy, traveling back in time. But we still have these stones. So, what to do with the stones? I think it's only right to keep them. They're going to come in handy again sometime, right? Alright, Minecraft, you can play a random ambient sound in my storage room. Thank you. I think these stones will come in handy sometime in the near future again, so I'm going to keep them, but I need to get rid of the gauntlet because, well, this is too much power to possess for too long periods of time, and that's a weird view. I'm in one of the stairs. It's like I'm looking at you from up above. Whoa, that's weird. Anyway, I'm going to remove the gauntlet, get the stones, and we're going to figure out what we are going to do with them. Are we going to build a bigger gauntlet to store them? Are we going to stash them somewhere deep far into the end? Places somewhere nobody can find them? Not even Thanos himself? Who knows? But I will be back once I've removed this gauntlet. Alright. As the world loads in, we'll see... Boom. Nothing too exciting, actually. It's not... Ooh, I wasn't flying. It's not an infinity gauntlet when it's nighttime. Didn't even think of that. Hi, Zombos, how you doing? Get wrecked. I'm gonna snap you away. I'm just storing the stones here. I probably should end up making a vault for them, now that I'm considering that I may or may not be the only one in 2020 looking for these stones, so having them out in the open for someone to just come by and yoink and see ya, you know, that's probably not the greatest design. So I might come back to this, but for the time being, at least they got a spot up on the wall that they can stay for now. And I'm getting attacked by zombos, so I'm gonna run up here. But yeah, I tried building the Infinity Gauntlet, and I was going with more of like a block and then a gauntlet type feel, or at least like a fist. I was going for just a solid block, because my fist is a block, technically speaking. So I was trying to do something like that, but because it's even, the Mind Stone would be off-centered either way you'd put it, so it just didn't seem right in the sky. Really wants to eat my brains. I've been okay, I can fall off. That works too. I've been horrible with my aim lately. So yeah, nothing too fancy. It'll work. And you just fell off of the mountain. These zombies, man. Gotta snap them away. But anyway, that's where the Infinity Stones will stay. Why didn't you just walk through that way? These zombies. I'm gonna go sleep so they burn. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. It's a little different, you know. Definitely not something that's normal in a survival let's play, but you know, I really wanted this armor as this is something you cannot get anymore in the game, so it becomes kind of like a rare item because it's impossible to get. Just like if you played I think it was 1.11, they removed the opportunity of having mending and infinity on a bow, but I ended up having mending and infinity on a bow in my old world, so that became like a really rare and elusive item that you could no longer make. Like you couldn't produce that item at all. So I duped that item. I duped in that world for a little bit. Just rare and elusive items, and eventually, maybe one day down the road, if this doesn't come back, I might do the same with these. Will I ever use them? Probably not. Just because I think that would be a little cheaty in a vanilla survival let's play, but just because they're a rarer item to have all these enchantments on that were possible in survival, it'd probably be a good idea to have an extra set, and I didn't have the books or the patience to make an extra set of armor. So, without further ado, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, because or not. Because or not? Because if not, I will unleash the power of the Infinity Stones on you. Don't make me do it. I can delete your world with a snap of my fingers. Really can't. The stones are just player heads. I'll leave the link to the website I used down below to get the heads there. Some of them are the same gems that they had on Hermitcraft Season 6. Some of them are using the same texture, they're just different colors. So they have a lot of fancy heads there. I might um, I might use that website in the future to get some other different player heads, and I might incorporate some of them into like the villagers or the wandering trader, even just to, you know, trade for them, get access to them. I think that would be pretty cool. But without further ado, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was a little different, a little special. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys think this is, you know, fair, or if you guys want me to get rid of it. Let me know. I just had fun producing this episode. Definitely one of my favorites so far. So without further ado, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Farewell.